Anytime these Mubtadi'ah, at any time that they have gained power or authority, the first people that they attack is Ahlul Sunnati wal Jama'ah. Question: where can one who is new to Salafiyyah go to learn the correct understanding and methodology as it pertains to refutations? Individuals, refutation of individuals, books, groups, parties, ideologies, as well as understanding Jarḥ wa Ta'deel, so that they do not fall into the snares and traps of those people of bid'ah, the ḥizbiyyīn and others. Then stick to the scholars, barakallahu feekum. Stick to the likes of Shaykh Rabi' and what he has already written. Shaykh Ubaid bin Abdullah al-Jabiri, rahimahullah ta'ala. Shaykh Zayd bin Hadi al-Madkhali, Zayd bin Muhammad ibn Hadi al-Madkhali. Shaykh Ahmed bin Yahya al-Najmi. And other than them from the scholars, Shaykh al-Fawzan. And if you stick to that which they're upon in their methodology, in their aqeedah, and likewise, of course, if we are talking about the manhaj, then the manhaj and the aqeedah are one and the same in reality. Most that you can say is that the methodology is something that is broader, and it deals with the method and the way that one understands the religion. But in essence, it is the same affair. So, learn your aqeedah, learn your methodology from the books of the Salaf. Like the books that we are studying in this masjid, and the books that our scholars have taught, like Sharh al-Sunnah of Barbahari with the explanation of the likes of Shaykh Ahmed al-Najmi, Usul al-Sunnah with the explanation of Shaykh Rabi' and Shaykh Ubaid, and other than them, Kitab al-Tawheed with the explanation of Ibn Uthaymeen, Sharh al-Sunnah with the explanation of Shaykh al-Fawzan, Al-Wasatiyah with the explanation of Shaykh al-Fawzan or Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen. That when you understand these books and you understand what our manhaj teaches us with respect to Ahlul Bid'ah, Lum'atul I'tiqad is another excellent, tremendous work. Explanation of Shaykh Ibn Uthaymeen. At-Tahawiyah with the explanation of Shaykh al-Fawzan. These works are works of aqeedah and methodology. They teach us how to recognize a person of sunnah from a person of bid'ah, from an infiltrator who hides amongst our ranks, yet you see him mixing with the mubtadi'ah, with Ahlul Bid'ah and the ḥizbiyyīn, and when you meet him he says, I am Salafi. So just as one of the brothers, he asked me just before the dars, he said that there's a person, or there are people, or a person actually, he said, one person he said that when I meet him, that he says that he's Salafi. But I know that when he returns to his city or to his town where his relatives live, that he frequents and mixes with Ahlul Bid'ah, and he associates with them and keeps company with them, and he goes to their masajid and so on, and he has a cordial relationship with them. So how do we measure this person? What do we measure him upon? We measure him upon his companionship. That a hizbi can hide from us his bid'ah and his inhiraf, his deviation. He can hide it from us. He sits in the masjid, he goes. Or that he's in your company and he disappears. But the one thing that he cannot hide from us is his companionship. So a person is judged in accordance to his companionship, as the Salaf used to say. That if you want to know what a person is upon, then look no further than who he enters upon, who he exits from and whom he sits with. So when you look at some of these, and I've been mentioning them over the last few weeks, and this whoever's written this question, he has mentioned the Mummayi'ah, and they are in fact Ikhwanis. Let's not beat around the bush. These are upon the methodology of Al-Ikhwānul Muslimīn. They are upon the ideology of Hassan al-Banna, and whomsoever treads that path from those who came after Hassan al-Banna, the likes of Abdul Rahman Abdul Khaliq and the likes of Abu Hassan al-Ma'rabi and other than them. They are Ikhwānul Muslimīn. Tamyi' or the term Mummayi'ah just refers to the fact that they water down the methodology, meaning that they are hidden or they try to hide themselves amongst Ahlus Sunnah, and that they water down or seek to water down the aqeedah and the methodology, the wala and the bara that Ahlus Sunnah have for the haqq. That they tell the people, you don't have to worry about a person being deviated. It doesn't matter. Just be with him. It doesn't matter. Mix with him. Go to the talks that he goes to. Read the books that he reads. Listen to the people that he listens to. This is tamyi'. And this is nothing more than the manhaj of Ikhwan. To overlook the differences between the sects and to unite upon that which we agree. This is the manhaj. This is the qa'idah bannawiyah. It is the qa'idah or the principle and the maxim of Al-Hasan al-Banna and Ikhwānul Muslimīn. Let's not talk about our differences. Let's talk about the common enemy. But the problem is, when you defeat the common enemy, you will turn and slaughter Ahlus Sunnah, which they have done. Anytime these mubtadi'ah, that any time that they have gained power or authority, the first people that they attack is Ahlus Sunnati wal Jama'ah. Imprison them, torture them, exile them, and other than that. So the Mummayi'ah, like the questioner mentions here, like Abū Usāmah, Ikhwāni, Abu Taymiyyah, manhaj Ikhwān, Mufti Muneer, manhaj Ikhwān. These are upon the methodology of Ikhwānul Muslimīn, whether they like to hear that or not, whether they recognize that or not. Actually, they do recognize it. That's why they cooperate with everyone, taking on the qa'idah bannawiyah, the qa'idah or the principle of Al-Hasan al-Banna, the founder of Ikhwānul Muslimīn in the 1920s. That has caused fasad and corruption throughout the Muslim ummah. These people that you have mentioned here are upon their methodology. Barakallahu feekum. They're upon their methodology. All they want to do is water down the methodology and then claim that they are Ahlus Sunnah. They are not upon the manhaj of Ahlus Sunnah.